The relationship between the United States and Canada has grown so tense that a Canadian politician is urging his fellow citizens to think twice before heading south of the border. In an unprecedented move, Canadian Member of Parliament Charlie Angus recently advised Canadians to avoid traveling to the U.S. This comes at a time when Canadian travelers face increased hostility and mistreatment, particularly under the policies of the Trump administration. Angus expressed his concerns about the threats to Canada's sovereignty and the rights of its citizens when crossing into the U.S. He highlighted alarming incidents where Canadians, including students, professionals, and travelers, have been detained, fingerprinted, and even deported without just cause. Angus's statements were fueled by reports of Canadians being pulled out of airport lines and subjected to invasive questioning and detention by U.S. CARE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE. One particularly disturbing case involved Canadian actress Jasmine Mooney, who was allegedly detained for 12 days in chains after trying to enter the U.S. from Mexico. But Mooney's case is far from isolated. Travelers from Europe, including a French scientist and a Welsh artist, have also faced similar mistreatment. These incidents underscore the growing animosity between the two nations, which has been exacerbated by President Trump's administration, particularly his controversial push for Canada to become the 51st state. While this may seem more like a rhetorical tool to justify harmful tariff policies than a serious political objective, it has nonetheless added to the rising tensions between the countries. What is most alarming is the extent to which Canada's own politicians now view their southern neighbor as a threat, leading to calls for their citizens to stay away from the U.S. The hostility is undeniable, and it is forcing Canadian officials to reconsider how they engage with their closest ally. The once friendly border between the two countries has now become a source of anxiety for many Canadians who fear arbitrary detention, mistreatment, or worse when traveling to the U.S. This is a clear indication of just how bad things have gotten between the U.S. and Canada. In conclusion, the relationship between the U.S. and Canada has reached a troubling point. The rise in hostility towards Canadian travelers, coupled with the policies and rhetoric of the Trump administration, has strained what was once one of the closest international partnerships. As tensions continue to rise, it remains to be seen how this rift will evolve and how both nations will navigate the future of their relationship. For more insights into global relations, financial management, and personal development, stay tuned to In the Know News.